Analyzing and simplifying log files using Python. Abstract. Nowadays computer security has become an important subject that it discusses about detection and prevention of computer systems from unauthorized access, and also human around the world whom have access to internet transmit their sensitive data through internet. All these activities of users during using computer systems and internet are logged into log files, which log files have a key role to find information about attacks and unauthorized access to the systems and servers. In today's computer systems, a massive number of various logs is produced, which these logs can be security log or any other type of logs. Analyzing these logs can help an investigator to find useful information about system vulnerabilities and using techniques to prevent them. The purpose of this study is simplifying and analyzing log files by Log Analyzer tool, developed by Python programming language. It's been more focused on server-based logs, Linux, like apace, mail, DNS, domain name system, DHCP, dynamic host configuration protocol, FTP, file transfer protocol, authentication, Syslog, and history of commands logs. This program has two versions, script version and graphic version, which the script version is used in servers with no GUI and the graphic version for desktop user. Using this tool, the administrator is able to find what is happening in systems and realize the importance of log file and systems security. Keywords: logs, server-based, GUI, security. Introduction. First of all, what are logs? Mostly logs are providing a timeline of events for users about operating system, applications, and system, and can be very useful for troubleshooting, and these logs are stored on files which are called log files. Usually after encountering a problem, the first thing an administrator should see through are log files. Logs located in files are so hard to be comprehended for someone new to Linux administration and networking. Below is a screenshot shows logs located in /var/etc/syslog file, which is responsible for storing system logs. What if someone new to the Linux is searching for a keyword among log file, or they want logs within a known period of time? Even if someone is professional in the field, it is good to have some ready program to search for specific keyword or time periods. It can avoid time wasting. R.B. Manjula, East Department, Riva University, Bangalore, India. A prior work. As it is said, oil is no more the most important and valuable asset, it is data that is more valuable than oil, and logs are one type of data that are having a big share of these data. Anyone who is having access to this data would be able to do many things with it. So many researches are done on logs in all fields of computer systems, not only networks but other parts also. As mentioned before, after a system is facing a problem, the first thing to be analyzed are logs, so the system admin would be able to answer who or what was the problem cause, when it started, why did it happen, all sort of these things, and admin make sure that in future same thing never happens. For all above reasons, logs are making a big part in systems troubleshooting, maintenance, and security issues, so there is need for research in this field, which is widely done already and is being done every day at the present time. These researches on log processing are done on every field and type of subject. Some of the prior works that are done and are worthy to be looked upon are vehicular networks. However, vehicular networks are a new technology, but log analyzing has already gone through them. Analyzing logs on these networks would give good information about the driver, trip, vehicle, and road traffic conditions, so they are going to be analyzed in real time and give useful data to avoid any predictable type of problem by monitoring the services and conditions. Logs are of wide usage in oil industry also. Researches are done and implemented in oil industry, which uses log files to provide real-time monitoring and reports for better managing of FPSO, floating production and offloading system, which is responsible for production, hydrocarbons processing and oil storing. Supercomputer are another field where log files are used widely. Many algorithms and applications are developed to extract and analyze log files on supercomputers and use them for better management of the systems, and also most of the time for providing real-time monitoring and reports. Logs are also used widely in digital communication, where data transaction is in need of high technologies and good management. Log are used to provide more optimized and better solutions for data transaction in this technology and are also used for many other tasks that are usual and are used also in other platforms and technologies. There are also many developed tools that are available for log analyzing, and they are advanced tools also. They provide many useful functionalities, can be used on many platforms. All of them are having GUI interfaces, but two less of them are having non-graphical interface. Still they can work with the servers because they are going to connect to the servers and access logs on the servers and provide useful reports. Some of the tools are SolarWinds Manager, designed for Windows only, is a centralized log analyzing tool. Data in transaction is encrypted, so no unauthorized access, not free PRTG, have tools for both Windows logs detecting and Syslogs. Admins can also set alarms for some types of predefined activities. High customizable notification system, which also gives the ability for email or SMS messaging. Not free Datadog, provides logs analyzing in form of graphs, so network performance can be seen in real time. Also provides centralized management, so all the logs are collected to central storage. Not free Papa Trail, filters can be applied on the output information. Free Trail only allows up to 100 MBs per month. Beside all above tools, there are also many other tools, maybe 100 tools that are all doing the same thing and giving the same service. Having a look on all these tools and functionalities that are provided by them, it would be more clear that how important logs and log files are in today's technological world. BY Linux. As mentioned in abstract, we are analyzing logs on Linux system, as answer to why log files are specifically studied on Linux operating system in this paper. Wide usage of Linux operating system should be considered. Top 500 supercomputers are ran by Linux. 96.3% of the top 1 million web servers are ran by Linux. By 2019, 1.99% of personal computers around the globe were running Linux. 90% of cloud infrastructure running Linux. 85% of all smartphones are running Linux. Android is a distribution of Linux. In other words, out of 5 smartphones, 4 are Linux-based. Linux is ran by every major space program such as SpaceX running vehicle Falcon 9. Even in Hollywood, 90% of special effects are made using Linux. Certain countries announced it as national OS. Many military establishments prefer using Linux rather than any other operating system, and more are migrating to Linux. These are all cases which Linux is being used in many more fields that are not mentioned above, and these are reasons which this paper is focused on Linux. Logs in Linux are a valuable troubleshooting tool whenever a system admin encounters an issue. Everything in Linux has logs, for example, system, packet manager, kernel, Apache, boot processes, and etc. Also, as a paper on IEEE named A Comparative Study of Network-Based System Log Management Tools in 2015, which is a comparison between 5 log analyzing tools. Only one of them supports Linux, while other 4 don't, so need for more log analyzers with different capabilities to support Linux is felt. While Linux is leading operating system in many fields and it is being used and growing widely. Logs in Linux are stored in /var/log directory mostly. Log files in the directory can be explored and checked easily by a text editor or any command line command capable of doing so, such as cat, less, tail, head, or etc. See tools involved. Tools that are involved and used in this research paper are Python. The fundamental tool and language used to develop this tool is Python programming language. tkinter. Under Python, the GUI package of tkinter is used to develop the graphical interface for systems with graphical interfaces. OS package. Inside the program, some Linux system commands are also involved which are based on Bash or default shell for Linux, so OS package is also imported and used. Python. Python is a powerful, high-level, easy-to-use and general-purpose programming language. Python can be used in different fields like artificial intelligence, data analyzing, web designing, software development, networking software development, and many other fields, and below are some key points that why Python is used here. Automatic compile to bytecode, high-level data types and operations, wide range of supported extensions, readable code with a distinct C-like quality supports maintenance, large library of contributed applications and tools, object-oriented model, portability across architectures, excellent documentation. 2. Methodology. The program is only developed for Linux operating system and cannot be used on any other platform. The program is consisted of 2 separate files which are GUI file. This file is the main file for local systems with graphical user interface access. When this file is running, the following windows would be opened. Fig2 local section interface. As illustrated, the program is consisted of 2 main parts which are local and server parts. In local part, logs located on your own local system can be searched and analyzed, while server part is only a pre-designed page for future work. If anyone is willing to work and develop it, only a pre-Line login page is developed. Fig 4 Non-GUI interface. There are differences between the GUI and non-GUI version in workflow and results, such that in GUI you can search for a specific word or date, but in non-GUI it is not possible to search with this much of specificity. Since the program is an open source program, so files directories can be changed inside the program if the user wishes so. 3. Result and discussion. As result, the program that is developed is capable of picking up the requested logs from log files with 1,000 lines of logs, and this is good for avoiding time wasting and simplifying this enormous amount of data that is provided and stored daily on systems. The coded files are available online and can be altered as convinces the user. 4. Conclusion and future scope. As for future and further development on the file, the server log analyzing and simplifying part on the program is ready to be developed and be provided with more features. Both GUI and script files are uploaded online so that be available for public and anyone wishes to work on them. For downloading the files, click the link. After opening the link, both files are available for download and they can be recognized by their names.